It's about that time.
It's 6 o'clock on the dot. Cruising the street.
Dum, dum, dum,
I got a
dum.
pretty little thing. You should wait on me. Let's go.
Pull up, anticipating good love.
Don't keep me waiting.
I got plans to put my hands in places I've never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. This could be fun. This could be real fun. Let's get some music going. Stop it, Sleazy.
What?
Okay.
Man, let me out this motherfucking car. Opie.
Trap savage.
Who are you fucking talking to? Opie, who are you talking to?
Oh.
You, bitch. That's what I'm talking to. You thought I'm talking to.
Life stories.
Life stories.
Trap savage.
Trap.
Been there,
Been there.
done that.
Peña.
I ain't want for nothing, I ain't want for nothing, I ain't never stressing. Watch out.
I don't see nobody else there yet.
Long as my kids straight
what's up with
electric
that?
water rampage.
I guess everybody else is wearing late too.
Come get a play. I ain't want for nothing, I ain't want for nothing, I ain't never stressing. Watch out, I finesse it. Long as my kids straight electric water rampage. No more food stamp, come get a play. I ain't want for
I can't wait to do the rap at the end. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Switch it up a little bit.
Long as my kids straight electric water rampage. No more food stamp, come get a plate. I remember sitting on the front porch for eating pizza.
Yeah, this is Ope Dog, Sleazy Savage. I call him Opioid because he's dope.
Because he's dope.
Calling shorts new boy. Didn't have a dime and we didn't have a dollar. The women didn't talk.
He said he was broke.
The women didn't holler.
How many times have I been broke? I don't know. I don't even talk about that shit.
Dreams you couldn't fathom. I ain't want for nothing.
Stay down till you come out.
Yeah.
Check out who laughing, switching
It's 6
lane
o'clock.
traffic.
It's that time.
All plastic, trap
It's
savage,
that
trap
time.
house. Every day a trap house. If you're ballin' with me, then you better pull your stack. I ain't want for nothing. I ain't want for nothing.
That's catchy. I like that shit. It's catchy.
Yeah.
I called Ope. I said, hey, look, man, I'm going to play some of your music. So I'm going to have my lawyers call your lawyers so we sign off on this. He said, you ain't got to do that.
Yeah, we gotta work a deal, man. It's gotta be a deal, man.
It's got to be a deal.
Nah, free promotion.
I'm going to get one more Sleazy song.
Hit it.
I've been listening to a lot of these tracks, and it sounded like, it said life stories. It sounded like he was going through something at the time.
Trap savage.
As you
Fine.
cross.
Real trap shit.
Like Bonnie and Clyde Turk on my side.
He sounded like he was going through it with a girl.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
For the moment we
Not right now, anyway. I ain't doing it still.
shadow through the window. Never saw it coming. Didn't think it
Get
ever
the show started now.
Look up me up in the eyes for the very last time. In my ear, all I hear is a flat line. I just got my heart broke. I just got my heart broke. I just got my heart broke. I just got my heart broke.
He just got his heart, bro.
I just got his
Sleazy
heart.
Savage.
I just got my heart broke. How I feel I can't pretend. Lord forgive me for it.
I'm John Boy MF and Stigall. This is Steady Sippin' TV. My guest is Byron Fazio, Baby J, Baby Jesus. What's up? How you feeling? Let's give it up for him. What's up, Byron? How you feeling today?
Feeling good. It's been a good day, you know.
I hope you're ready for the show. We've been texting back and forth, like what we gonna do, the concepts, conversations, and I've been so excited. And today, I woke up with the biggest hangover.
Well, you know.
And you were late, so that was perfect.
It works out perfect every time.
It was perfect. It was perfect. We wanted to do it at 5. We went at 6, and here we go.
And what's better than to have a hangover on a day to do a show for, guess what? Steady Sippin' TV. It makes so much sense. I'm so glad I could be a part.
Yeah, let's get to a drink first before we start. You pick one.
So I've been kind of checking out this Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Milk Stout Imperial for a minute, so I think I want to try that.
You heard him. Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale.
I like
Milk
drinking
Stout.
on some Guinness, so I think that'll be...
This we're going to try first. You like Guinness, this would be right up your alley.
Yeah.
I had this one.
Nice stout.
What is the alcohol percentage in?
12%.
12%?
Yeah, I saw that too.
We just drinking liquor
I
at this
know.
point.
I mean, it might as well be.
Beer-flavored liquor.
Yeah, you know, you keep it right under the legal limit so that, you know, you can call it beer, but really.
Really, you can fuck up off this bit. Here we go.
Well, you know, that's how, you know, go ahead and introduce this product. That's how we got stuff like this. You know, we're in a state like South Carolina, and technically marijuana use is illegal, you know, as we talk about it. But this is a product that has been able to get through our sales to any local smoke shop that you have. This is a fully legal product, and it's actually manufactured in California and packaged in North Carolina. And it meets our farm laws. So
you and my son have been telling me about this. Open been telling me, I'm like, I ain't not gonna get nothing out the store. This shit's gonna be CBD. I bought one and smoked. I was like, damn, I'm high as a bitch. And then I got the munchies. I said, this is like real weed right here. This gotta be real weed. High as a bitch, got the munchies. Laughed my ass off. Let's try this out though.
yeah, let's try this.
Let's see what we.
So we're going with the. Did you show them the bottle? Show
Yep,
them
I showed the bottle.
All right.
Power bitches.
Oh, bitches.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that.
you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, you got some on your mustache.
That's good. I save it for later.
the flavor saver.
That's the flavor saver. Like Andy Reid, you know,
Hey.
do it best.
Check it out. You grew up. Hi, I'm Johnny Stegall, owner and operator of Your Floors, located right here in sunny Charleston, South Carolina. Are you a homeowner with carpet? Do you have allergy? Do you have asthma? Well, call Your Floors today, and we'll remove that carpet and replace it with luxury vinyl planking without you even leaving the comfort of your own home. So call Your Floors today at 843-751-0747. And just remember, they're not my floors, they're your floors. What your childhood was like growing up in Charleston? And you see much difference?
It's a lot different. You know, it used to be a lot rougher in a lot of certain areas. I think anybody that's seen the come up of Charleston knows, like, yeah, we've calmed down a lot, but really it's just we've taken groups of people from certain areas that were bad and they've been moving them out. Like, that's why if anybody from here, like, you always, because I check the news all the time and you're always seeing, like, a crime spree or rate going up in like areas like Somerville or Goose Creek, and it's not that those areas are becoming hot, it's the people that's moving or having to move from, like, you know, downtown and North Charleston. So
you know what?
it's changed a lot.
You know what? And that brings me into gentrification.
Oh, for sure it's happening.
Yeah.
For sure.
How you feel about gentrification and where you know, in the areas you grew up in?
You know, it's on the fine line of things. It's like you think it's a good idea, but really it's just getting money. It's just about getting money, and it's not really caring about the people. Because like, I will take one certain area of Charleston, South Carolina. You go right downtown on the east side. You go to the east side right now, and you know they gentrified that area. You got your projects right there, but you got houses and renovations going on like right down the block. Well, what happens when you take the white people and you move them in the areas that have never been white people? Well, motherfuckers are still getting robbed and shot.
Hey, you know, it's crazy. I never grew up anywhere where you have $1 million home and right next to it is the projects. Right next to it.
And that's supposed to play out really nice, right? No.
Well, they're basically like they're pushing everybody. Like you said, the areas are getting bad. Somerville's one corner. They're pushing everybody from their home where they grew up. There's people that have generations that lived in that same household, and they will find any kind of reason to move them out or force them to sell it.
Yeah, you hear about it all the time. You know, like they come and they offer you a low bid, and you're like, you know, you're not going to take that amount because you know what this is worth, or you know the property value. But guess what? All they're going to do is hold out on it. Okay, you're not going to take this one. All right. Boom, we're gonna go back, and guess what? The next time I come here, that offer I have for you, it's gonna be like dirt low.
I never been to the Charleston Aquarium. I never been. I boycotted. I have children that if they wanted to go. I gave them the money for school to go to, but I won't go there. It's because they force people out of their homes, saying the property, the soil wasn't fit for the houses to be there, that the soil was sinking, whatever. And then after they got everybody moved, they demoed the whole thing, and they put aquarium there with tons and tons of water. How in the hell does it hold this water? But it couldn't hold the houses. Sounds like some bullshit to me. So I don't go to the South Carolina aquarium. Fuck them, any mothers.
Hey, and you know, it brings me to a good point because, like, you know, it's areas all over the place where they're doing that. You know, like, you think about Daniels Island. It's like right off of Clements Ferry. If you go around the backside, which that's the part that you don't really get publicized, because when you hear about Daniels Island,
Right,
you hear
yes.
like rich people. That's all that's over there. Well, if you go down the exit and go right off Clements Ferry, there's a whole black community back there.
Yes.
Guess what? They were the first ones on Daniel Island.
Yes.
Well, guess what? They ain't much left now.
And then you go left, and people are making their hustles with the baskets there, the basket weaving, and they had their little spot set up to sell the baskets. They widened that, and so they took it down a lot of the areas they were selling the baskets at.
And you know, it brings me to another relevant point. As of this Friday, there was a high school football game. I don't know if it got much publicity, but like if you were to check your local your news, it was Bishop England, and it was supposed to be Philip Simmons. Philip Simmons is like they got, you know, some black players. It's pretty diverse over there. It's a school in Mount Pleasant that is actually located off of Clements Ferry. It's one of those schools that broke up Wando. Well, they were having a game against Bishop England, and if anybody down here, you know about all the warnings that the school districts have been getting from like the school shootings and everything. They're just on some hysteria shit. But what they tried to play it off as is the school district said because of the worry that they were going to host the game at Bishop England, but they weren't going to have any fans. Now, they played it like this.
Money.
But what it was really about, it was Bishop England had a player on their team go online and made racial comments. So they didn't want to really, what it was about is they didn't want to allow any fans in there because now, guess what? Now we're scared.
The confrontation.
Yeah. We're going to protect our student athlete that made these comments, but we're not even going to truthfully reveal why we're doing this.
There's so much racism still even to the day. That's not as much as it was, but there's still racism. You're a white male and you're married to a black female and you have biracial children, like biracial such as myself. Have you experienced much racism being in that type of marriage status situation there?
Well, like I can't speak on what affects me because like it's a fine line. It's like, you know, some people will accept you for your beliefs and some won't. Like me, I just don't give a fuck about what anybody accepts or what they don't. Like I'm just going to be me and that's going to be whether you like it or not. And that's where I feel like a lot of people got to be because like I'm sure, you know, knowing you, that's how you had to become because like being biracial period. Like I'm a white male. Just because I go a certain way, there's a certain line where like, you know, they're not going to cross. But like being biracial or even being black in this country, it's like there is no line that they're not going to cross.
Exactly.
They're going to cross all your shit and you belong to nobody. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I see that. But, you know, like you got to be strong because if not, then, you know, you let the other side win. And that's what they want anyways. But it
was tough for me growing up being biracial. I had so many... I've been called so many things as far as a panda bear, a zebra, half cracker, half nigga this, and it's been your kids growing up. I believe they're gonna have it easier than I had it.
Time
because
period.
it's more accepting.
Yeah.
Actually, we're kind of like the new breed.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be too many just white people, just black people.
No, and you know. And actually, I'm glad you brought that up because, like, I was talking to my coworker last week, and I brought this statement up was that if you think about it, speaking race, it's like this: this country, the white man, you know, you sit here and you're like, oh, white. Well, guess what? Nobody in this fucking country is straight white. Like, this country was built off of immigration. A lot of families, they came from New York. My grandfather's mom was full-blooded Irish, and my grandfather's dad was full-blooded Sicilian. They met in New York. Nobody is full white. So for this idea of, oh, white man's right, and that's all there is, Well, you're just as wrong because, like, this country sooner or later is going to become this. The white man is going to be the minority, and that's what they can't stand. That's what they're trying to stop.
And that's where Roe versus Wade came in effect. Is where statistically more white people was having abortions than any race. More white people. And you always Chuck D, Public Enemy. It came out with an album called "Fear of a Black Planet." So, so if you have so many white people, that's a higher percentage having abortions, then what's going to happen?
It raises the rate for every other culture or race to up their numbers.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know if anybody knows, but like in China, you see population control like this. So in China, they only allow their people to have, I think, this one child. Well, there's a lot of girls that get abandoned because they want a boy child. Well, over here in America, it's like, okay, I feel like this. If you have a case that goes above the Supreme Court or goes before the Supreme Court and it's ruled on, I don't know, I'm not going to sit here and state years because I'm not going to sit here and be wrong on the certain year that it was, went through the Supreme Court. But if we ruled on something like that, that should be like freaking law. Like that should be as hard as admitting the Constitution. But because we were able to go back in history, basically, in the progressions that we made, we went back on there and like, oh, you can't have any abortions anymore. Like, okay, this idea was approved by older white men. We already ruled on this, and it was for the people. And now you have a female has no say over what they do. Like,
that's crazy.
What more are we going to go back on? Are schools going to become segregated?
Well, you let Trump get in office, you're looking at a lot. Project 25 is a whole deal itself.
And he has nothing to do with that.
And that's, you look at a dictatorship.
Yes.
You're looking at, like China. China is a dictatorship.
Russia, China, North Korea.
Yes.
All of it. Yes. And the thing is like, when is enough and when is America going to stand up and say, hey man, like we're not going to allow this? And I think that's what we're seeing now. You know how hard it's going to be, how big of a pill it's going to be for Trump to have to swallow, losing to not only a black woman, a black person, a black woman,
a woman of color.
Yes.
I wouldn't call her a black woman. She's biracial, but she's a woman of color.
Yes, she is biracial, but when I say black woman, I say this because, she just turned black.
I take it as an old timey. The old timey way they say if you have one drop of black blood in you, you're black. So I guess that still stands whole today. Well, because if somebody got pissed off at her, they'll figure all about that she's Indian. They'll figure all about that. They're gonna go say this.
Oh, that's where I'm coming from. Did you hear Trump's comment? I knew she was Indian. When did she turn black?
I have no problem with it. I have no problem what she is either way. I have no problem. But when did she turn black? When I found out she turned black.
Black. Yeah, you gotta say.
When I found out she turned black, I had a problem, with how she trying to win the votes over. It was crazy.
I don't know. He made a comment and said, wow, you look a lot like Melania.
Hey, what's up? This is John Boy, Memphis Stigall, Steady Sippin TV. I'm so excited about season 2 of Steady Sippin TV. I have some things in the can. You've seen some stuff on Facebook, but it's really in the editing right now. I have some new shows coming up, so I'm doing free promotions this week. Free promotions this week right here. If you have some type of business, some type of brand that you would like to promote, hit me up in my DMs. I'm going to be choosing two people, 2 businesses, 2 brands per episode. Shoot your video, send it to me. Let me slice it, dice it, and put it into the show. And let's have fun. But it's only 2. 2 per episode. So if you want to advertise your business, your brand, promote anything you have going on, hit me up in my DMs. John Boy Meth and Stigall, Steady Sippin TV, and we out. Peace.
Hey, touch it right.
We'll jump to the debate because I have the debate on here also. This guy was so wild in the debate. Well, you know what? Before we get to the debate, let's get to one of these liquors right.
Yeah. So, just you brought the beer, local selections, and so I don't know. We've tried Deep Eddy before, obviously, but this is grapefruit, so we're just gonna take a shot.
Take a shot of the Ruby Red.
Motherfucking grapefruit.
It's motherfucking grapefruit, bitches.
I don't know, I'm having a little trouble.
It's grapefruit, bitches.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm having a little trouble getting it on.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Pow, bitches.
Boom. Yeah, that's good.
It's okay. It's surprisingly good because I don't like grapefruit.
You don't like grapefruit?
No, so that's surprisingly good.
You don't like grapefruit?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Grapefruit.
Grapefruit, actually. The debate.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're aborting babies after 9 months.
7, 8, 9 months. Doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
It doesn't.
Like, this guy was just throwing bullshit out there.
That was a lie, sir.
He's just throwing I seen on TV they were eating the cats. The Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, they're stealing their pets. They're eating their cats for food.
From the people that already lived there. So they're literally coming in your backyard. They just snuck through the border. They're coming in the backyards. They're taking your fucking...
What the hell is going on? Go ahead.
They're taking your fucking cats. They're taking your damn dogs. They have a fire going, and you're gonna walk out. You're gonna be calling little Miss Silly, little Lily.
Go ahead.
And her ass is cooking.
I gotta do some advice. Go ahead.
But that whole debate, if you really think about it, it was like, all right, you're trying to back out of it from day one. You didn't want to debate Kamala. Come on, man. She spent her career as a prosecutor in courtrooms. You want to debate that against somebody like Trump? And all Trump has been doing is talking all this pure trash on Joe Biden. He's incompetent. His age is getting to him. All the stuff you're talking about literally makes no sense. You're calling out these facts. Every time you say something, it's like, yo, that didn't happen. Okay. Trump comments on the whole dogs and cats in Springfield. Sir, we called Springfield, and that's not happening. No accounts have been made. Okay? He's looking fucking dumbfounded. Because he wasn't expecting to be called out on it. They never have called him out on anything because he's have rule over everything. Okay, then the comment about the damn abortion. It's like, 7, 8, and 9 months. They're having babies and they're birthing them and then they're putting them off to the side and waiting to see what to do with them. Dude, what? There's actual black and white law that said what was an abortion and what wasn't. And all of that's bullshit. So it just goes to show you how off the rocker the thinking is. It literally makes no sense. And the only reason they're trying to push certain issues is to get certain backing. Trump lost the black vote with his fucking racial comments.
You gotta say it right,
Black. He lost the black vote. Then he lost the woman vote. What do you call them? Cat ladies.
Cat ladies.
Now he's going back on his...
He called the cat ladies women without children. Women
and that's crazy.
Children.
And that's crazy. But that literally makes no sense. The women without children that you're taking away the abortion rights. Wow.
He was talking about energy and how different... You ready for that?
Let's light it up.
Go ahead. He was talking about energy and how we're going to have to start pulling from not from our fossil fuels, but from wind energy, like the carbon, air, wind,
But then in the same breath, when
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I believe in that. I'm support them.
Because
He was
it's
just
cancer.
talking shit.
Because it's cancer.
He was just talking shit. So what we got here?
All right, so we'll give another review. This is THC sauce-infused indoor grown flower at 35%, and this is pineapple fuzz. This is going to be a sativa, so, keep you up type shit. But pre-roll, become pre-rolled. It's a good smoke.
While we smoking, it's football today. You played football in high school.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
I played wide receiver senior year, and I was told, you're going to make records this year. And I'm like, oh, wow, what's that going to be? The first white person to score on the football team's history.
What team did you play for?
Military Magnet Academy, man.
Military Magnet.
The Eagles. And,
Birds.
Man, birds. But, so much has changed. And really, if you look at football, now that we're getting into football, we might as well be playing fucking flag football at this point.
Yeah, there's so much protection.
Yeah.
It's a flag all the time. Boom, another flag. Boom, and another flag.
And from the beginning...
I seen a dude give a motherfucker a little shove like this. His arms wasn't fully extended. It was just a little shove.
Pass interference.
Pass interference. It was offensive pass interference.
Yeah, because of a push-off. And I know what you're talking about. You're talking about our game against Steelers.
Okay, yeah.
And it was George Pickens, and I'll tell you right now, that was not a fucking pass interference.
No, it wasn't.
And it was against my team, and I'm telling you right now, it was like this.
He gave
it wasn't even a push-off. It was
like this much.
Boom,
I'm gonna say he gave him this much. But it wasn't even fully
extended. No. That was not a pass interference.
You're allowed to check a motherfucker. Yep. I call that checking.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. The rules used to be this: you could jam a defensive person if you were like a receiver online. You could jam a defensive person on the other team up to 10 yards. You can't even do that shit no more. And that's just jamming. That's just wide receiver running up to like a linebacker, pushing off and going to cut his route. Can't do that.
They're making it so cushy for a quarterback, and that's all due to Tom Brady, I believe. It's so cushy for a quarterback.
Put the laugh on that.
For real. You talking about flag football, they took breakdancing out because this Australian stupid ass bitch, man. That was some jokey ass shit.
You talking about Ray Gun?
Ray Gun with the little kangaroo hop. They took that out, but now they're putting in flag football. It's supposed to be flag football.
Well, with friendships and with brotherhood, we do come to some disagreement topics, and I will sit here and say I am not a break dancer and I don't dance by any means. I definitely have the white man in me when it comes to moves, but I will say I have a different take on it. Okay. I really think she showed a lot of balls, a lot of kahunas to get up there and do some motherfucking kangaroo jumping and knee sliding.
I think she do, but I don't think she was qualified to be in that competition.
I don't know. They made her fucking do a damn what do you want to say? Sorry or I apologize. And then they came back fucking like 3 weeks later and they said that she's the number one whatever in that fucking breakdancing society. What was that about?
Well, she has a PhD in breakdancing. When the fuck do you go to college for breakdancing?
She really does?
Yes. She has a PhD in breakdancing.
And that surprises me a little bit only because I don't know if anybody knew it, but I don't know if his boyfriend or husband, but he's a breakdancer and he's also her trainer. And if you go look up videos, the moves she used in the Olympics are a lot like the moves he uses. So this all makes sense.
Oh, I'm going to have to check that out.
You have to.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah. It's very similar.
And who was it again?
It's her boyfriend or her husband is her trainer. Yeah.
I wish I was more prepared because I like to pull that video up and see.
But
what you're talking about now.
you go do your homework and your research, and this is part of your show. Is we call some stuff out, and it's not about being prepared. It's like, wow, did you know that? Mind blown.
Wow.
Yeah. See, she did her fucking homework.
Still, I was a break dancer. I was a break dancer in the 80s, and I remember I would have a cardboard box and a big boom box. We slap that cardboard box down anywhere, get the spinning. Yo, it was a fun time as a break dancer then, and I never seen no bullshit like that.
Well, you also weren't from Australia seeing kangaroos hopping down the road either.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before. Not even. You played for Military Magnet, right?
Yeah.
Is that what caused you to go into the Marines?
No,
Like, why did you enlist after high school? Was that to start Military Magnet?
No. You know, anybody that knows me, like, even from freshman year, that's what I had in my plans. I wished I would have looked back on some things and probably went to college, but I didn't really want to continue on like school at that point. Like I was just done with it. But for middle school, I went to Charleston Math and Science, and they didn't have a football program. Had basketball. I played basketball in middle school, but I wanted to play football. So Military Magnet had a football program, so I wanted to go over there. Undoubtedly to my knowledge, did I know that, like,
Unbeknownst to yourself.
Unbeknownst to myself, did I know that, like, man, you're about to go play on a motherfucking side lot, barely got glass in the fucking field. Like, hey, man, but we did the best with what we had, and I'll never forget.
They have a new field now.
They got a new field, but they might be able to play on it now. But the last thing I heard about 2 years ago, they had that new field built, but they still weren't able to play on it because there was something underneath the ground that was like hazardous.
My son was so excited last year to get on the field. Something he'd been really working on. I mean, really working on to get on the field.
Yeah.
He hit a divot in the fucking field, and he tore his meniscus. He ripped something else. He's still in rehab today. He's not even able to play basketball this season. And this is something.
And that was last year?
Yes. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, because I'm steady sipping. I believe it's meniscus. Anyway, he's really fucked up behind it. Like, really fucked up behind it. And that was his first game. His first play ever.
Damn.
First game. He was so jacked, too. And he was excited. And then that happened to him. And that still didn't bring his spirits down. Still didn't bring him down. The guy works out to be stronger and better. Stronger and better. Hopefully he gets to play his senior year, because he's a really good athlete. He's a great athlete. He has a lot of potential. And
it's football.
That one little twist ruined it. And you know what? I'm so glad that these college students now can start making money off their likeness and their jerseys.
It's good. Okay. So now we're getting to something else. It's like, so man, like, I like to say as a young guy, I want to stay to the old roots. I don't believe as generations we lose the lessons we were taught from the people that came before us. I don't believe that, like, man, listen, you know how many fucking superstar, 5-star athletes that came through college? Look at damn Reggie Bush, for example. Reggie Bush had his fucking Heisman taken away from him because later on they proved that he was making money through some of the deals he was, attracted with. Mm-hmm. Well, now, 2024, I think last year they approved that he's going to get his Heisman back.
What? I didn't hear that.
They're going to give him his Heisman back because of the NIL deal improvements. But what I'm going to say is, man,
they didn't take OJ's.
R.I.P. OJ.
R.I.P. OJ.
You ain't do that shit.
Yeah, no.
Hey, man.
Come on, you.
Hey, man. Listen, it's like with the NIL deals, it comes a lot of. Damn, we had players like Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, fucking Peyton Mannings, Eli Mannings, all of the shit. Go all the way down to damn Jalen Ramsey, Julio Jones, Hurts. The list goes on. Did they make fucking money off how good they were?
I can't say they didn't. I can't say they can.
But guess what? Legally, nothing was done.
Being very young and impressionable, it's no telling what you'll do, especially when you're hungry, starving to get out of situations that you're in.
But that's the thing. Anything that was done in those times, you're a fool if you say anything about that.
Yeah, stupid.
The NIL deals is openly allowing people to have better, survivability and become more money focused. But listen, you know what's going to come with a lot of this is what you're going to get. College sports is about trying to make it to the next level. It's not like, oh, I'm going to come out here and half-ass it and trying to prolong anything because guess what? I'm trying to get to the league and get paid.
Yes, because you can, like my son, he didn't even make it to college and his career, he's working strong at it, but he got to even work even harder now just to even get there.
But exactly. And you know what comes with this? You're going to have the college experience become this. Shit. I'm going to prolong this like 3 years because I'm going to keep getting paid. I'm making money right now. What's the rush to go to the fucking league?
Right.
Look at Angel Reese. The WNBA has more views and people tuned into it than ever before.
Yes.
Off 2 players.
Yes.
And the 2 players caused attention to the whole league. Yeah, you had Asia Wilson that was there from South Carolina. 1 to 2 years before Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese came in there. But Angel Reese was making over $1 million in college. Yeah, she making money now, but she was already making money.
The numbers hasn't been like this since when Bree got into the draft. It hasn't been like that since then. Oh, the lighter?
Yeah.
What's her name? Was locked up in Russia.
Oh, Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner. The numbers haven't been like that since then. And the jump in the numbers now is more entertaining. It's
really
more entertaining. And I have to agree,
really?
I have to agree with Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God said you drop the ring 6 more inches and watch a dunk fest go ham.
Yeah, but you don't do that. You don't make something easier.
It'd be better for entertainment because you want to be entertained.
Fuck entertainment.
You want to be entertained. But
that's what it's really about anyways, right?
When you watch a WNBA game, you're watching women do a lot of off the backboard shots and shit.
But that's what I'm going to say. You say it's about entertainment, right?
Entertainment, yes.
What's the WWE?
Entertainment.
Oh.
But you know
so
what?
How do we know?
I just recently watched, funny you said something about that. I just recently watched Kim Shamrock and he was asking how fake is wrestling. It said it's predetermined. It's not fake. He said, I'm going to hit you.
Right.
I'm going to hit you. And he said a lot, when I was in the UFC, I didn't have injuries like I had in the WWE because I was letting you hit me. I was letting you hit me with a chair, come off the top rope with the elbow. And in the UFC, I'm not trying to let you hit me because you could probably knock me out, destroy me, or nothing like that. But he said,
shit, they're trying to kill each other.
It's entertainment. True indeed, he was saying the WWE is entertainment. But it's not fake, though. No, not by a long shot. Could you take a leg drop?
Okay, I get where I get where you're coming at. So you're proving to me that it's not fake, but it's just a predetermined act. But it still is full contact. It's full, like, I'm going to fuck you up. You just know this is what it's going to be.
Yes, exactly. And just roll with it. That's all you got to do. Just roll with it.
Okay, so I don't know enough to, like, legitly call off the years in the cities and what happened in those, situations. But there's been talk about, like, if you look at the NFL, and, it's really evident to prove it with the Saints of, I think, 2007 with Katrina. What they do after that for the city. They won the motherfucking Super Bowl. If you look at a lot of the Super Bowls, it's like...
I hope it ain't. I know what you're about to say. I really hope it's not predetermined, man. I really hope it's not, man.
Hey, man, I love football. Like, I love that sport, but...
Come on, man.
Isn't it entertainment? That's what I'm saying.
When we won the Super Bowl, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I was working with you, and I touched the fucking Eagle Hammer at the beginning of the year.
And we won.
And it was bullshit. That year.
I wish I had an Eagle Hammer for you right now.
I'm not,
But no, here you go. You could rub my hat for good luck, though. Here, look, rub the number one. Rub the number one.
Hey, man, listen.
Rub it like this.
Birds,
Rub it just like
but we dirty birds. Y'all, I don't
We the
like,
nasty birds. You
I
the
don't
dirty
like
birds.
that green
We
shit.
the nasty birds, then.
Y'all all right? Hey,
But
man,
you say-
hey, I will give y'all Saquon Barkley that is a back unlike Philly has ever seen before. You've always had back, because I always watch the Eagles. You gotta stay up on competition. The backs y'all have always had before are gonna run it in your fucking mouth, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes.
This dude's coming out the backfield receiving the ball.
When you text me that, I didn't realize that wow, he's also a receiver.
Yeah.
When you text me that,
Yeah.
I looked at it, I was like, damn, okay, yeah.
And listen,
We got something different right now.
Just for
we didn't
him
have
to-
one like that. We have one that would you take a shot at him.
Yeah.
But not you're confident with him.
Just for him to be a receiver and you have to account for that, then you have a fucking quarterback that you have to account for on the run. That's two switch ups. Like, I'm a running back I can run it down your throat or I can go out for a pass. Well, guess what? I'm a quarterback. I can pass the ball, but guess what? If you don't account for the run, I'm taking off fucking down the sideline.
Boom. Boom. Exactly.
Y'all got the shit.
Exactly.
But-
Exactly. All you gotta do is see a little hole, and then he's changing his whole mind. He's going right.
Enough about the Eagles,
He's
the
going
Falcons,
right,
man.
He's going right through.
Let's
the
talk Kirk Cousins.
But you were talking about you was talking about
What?
New Orleans.
Yeah.
After Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
If that was all staged, and did you believe they were supposed to be there, whatever? What do you think about the Super Bowl halftime show?
That
this
was
year?
also.
No, wait.
Listen, that was also, will I remind you, the year that the fucking bounty shit came out.
Uh-huh.
Them boy, and I believe in that.
Yeah.
If I'm a defensive person, if you want to go knock his fucking head off, I'm down with paying you more money.
I'm gonna tell you. I know, believe in it. I know that.
Knock him the fuck out.
My son Kay, what up, Kay? I had her. Look, if she was in football, she played for the Johns Island Gators, right? Whew, she was so nasty. The boys were scared of her. They was. I mean, this is about the bounty right here. She was scared of her. I remember I had her at the barbershop. They made it to the Super Bowl off the shit. So I took her to the barbershop. They're sitting there, man, you know them Gators got a girl now, and them boys scared of that girl. Boy, you know. And he's cutting her hair. I said, you know who hair he cutting? He said, no. I said, that's her right there. And turned the chair around and said, nah, that ain't you. That ain't you beating them boy up like that. I was like, I was so proud. She was so proud. And then for the Super Bowl, it was like $50 who hits a quarterback the most, who gets the most sacks.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's little shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
The most
Hey,
sacks.
hey,
$50.
hey, listen.
And guess who got the $50?
Well,
Yeah, she got
I'm mad she didn't get 150.
She got the $50. Because she was bad on the motherfucker. I would like her to play the offense. And big shout out UK. Like, I apologize to call you she, but you know who we are. And ain't no disrespect or nothing like that. Shout out. You know what? I ain't got a drink.
Yeah, man. Pour it.
Okay.
Get your glass, man.
Shout out to UK. Power bitches.
Power bitches.
Woo. But yes, it was a bounty even back then, and she won the bounty.
Hey,
I'm not
and that's $50 a sack. What if I'm paying you to take that motherfucker out
No,
the
it
game?
wasn't that $50 a sack. It was just $50.
Okay, but even if it was, now I'm about to pay you to take the motherfucker out the game
Now
in the
you're
pros.
talking cynical now.
I'm talking.
That's sadistic.
I'm talking 25 to 50 grand an injury, like a game-ending injury, like that. That's what it was going for. It wasn't. I don't give a fuck about the sacks. We're winning this Super Bowl, and you gonna take them out the fucking game.
There's always a dark side to everything. That's the dark side. There's always a dark side to everything.
They won the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And I think in that same Super Bowl, don't quote me on that because there is things that, people just misinformed about or confused about. But I think in that Super Bowl, they also recovered an onside kick.
I don't remember. But
I do believe so, and if I am wrong, then forgive me. But yeah,
I don't remember.
we'll have to go back and fact check that.
Okay, what we was getting with that, with like the predetermined. And
What we were getting at is the bounties.
Okay.
And the predeterminedness is this. There's other teams that have won Super Bowls in certain years where things happen, like, you know, hurricanes and shit like that. But I'm not going to sit here and say I remember each and every one. But that's what we were talking about.
Well, I was trying to go into a subject. When I'm gonna tell you, control the conversation, and I'm controlling the conversation. We go the fucking New Orleans shit. What do you think about the Super Bowl halftime show right now?
This year. We're talking about this year, right?
Yeah.
And what I know about it is we're going to have Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
And I think that is a great move because if you think about speaking hip hop, I'm also up on that.
A lot of people ain't
Okay, the beef.
That.
Do you know what the whole three-way beef is, right? It was J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar and Drake came out with songs against each other. Now, come on, man. Listen, man.
I'm starting to get sick of hearing.
Listen, man.
Like
fuck Drake.
I hear that shit all the time.
Fuck Drake. And the only reason Drake is even relevant is because of that whole diss that happened back in the day with Meek Mill. That's how old it is, but that's how he caught fire.
Well, that shit wasn't even nothing.
But that
wasn't nothing like this.
He's not a rap beef artist.
This is like, I'm gonna try to end your career type of shit right here.
You not fucking with Kendrick.
No. I used to be a Drake fan. Like, and I'm talking about early Drake. I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. That kind of Drake back there.
Man.
But then when he started getting really popish.
All I think about is Degrassi. All I think about is this man in a wheelchair. Now he rapping. Come on, man.
I didn't watch Degrassi.
I didn't watch Degrassi either. But guess what? I got the image in my head. The man in a wheelchair, at a school setting, like, and now he's a rapper. And now not only is he a rapper, he's a hardcore rapper coming at somebody like Kendrick Lamar to come from California. Motherfucker, you're from Canada.
But you know what? I like this type of beef. I like this type of beef because
it's fake.
It stayed lyrical.
It's fake.
I don't like this drill beef.
It's fake.
I don't like this drill beef.
You know all that was fake though, right?
What's that?
That whole beef is fake. It was about getting publicity and views on certain shit.
Guess what it was?
And getting them relevant.
Guess what it was?
What?
Entertainment.
Business. You damn right.
Entertainment.
Damn right.
People watching the show right now just to come here to be entertained.
Damn right.
It's about entertainment.
It is about entertainment, but guess what? Who got the halftime show?
Crazy. So many people are upset about that shit, man. And I'm not upset about it, but I'm more like...
what do you mean when you say they're upset with it? They're upset with the choice?
Yeah.
So who do they feel like it should have been?
When everybody knew it was going to be in the New Orleans, when everybody knew it was going to be right there, they was like, we need a Wayne and Friends.
They should have brought back the
Hot Boys.
The Hot Boys.
The Big Timers. The Big Timers.
Hey.
Master P.
BG.
B
Jizzle.
The whole gent.
That man's out.
That
man, they ain't never think he was gonna get out.
But I don't know. This is what the people are saying. I mean, I would love.
Sometimes you gotta say fuck the people.
I would like that, and that's exactly what they said. Fuck the people.
Sometimes
Kendrick hot right now.
Hey, I'm just glad Taylor Swift ain't on that motherfucker. But I'm so tired. Hey, but it be on some acting shit, dude. It's like they'll pan up to the box and she start. That's my motherfucking boyfriend.
Hey, look, man.
And you know what it is?
You know what it is? Fighting to keep her out because
it's entertainment.
They seem like they're fighting to keep her out because she actually deserves to be there.
Who?
Taylor Swift.
She just
deserves to be there.
Why?
She's a very talented artist. She does numbers. She's very talented.
And what is it about?
I don't listen to her music.
Entertainment?
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you had Justin Timberlake on this Super Bowl halftime show.
Come on, man. Justin Timberlake pulled Janet Jackson's titty out.
And you know what's crazy? She never got invited back to the Super Bowl, but after that, he went back to the Super Bowl that we won and did the halftime show. Ain't that crazy?
Well, you know, that goes back to race in this country.
I was gonna say that.
Well, you know,
I was gonna say that.
but
I wasn't gonna take it there.
didn't 50 Cent get a halftime show? Was it last year or the year before?
I believe last year was Usher, I think.
So the year before that, 50 Cent got a halftime show.
Well, no, he was actually on the halftime show with like Dr. Dre and friends, and they did it in L.A. So that's why the figures that Dr. Dre had a show like that in L.A. There ain't no reason why Lil Wayne can't have one in his hometown just like that, because he's a huge fucking artist. I think he's a huger artist than Kendrick.
Lil Wayne is definitely a legend.
Steady sipping.
Definitely a legend.
Kendrick. I think he's a bigger artist than Kendrick.
Lil Wayne?
Yes. He's one of the greatest.
Lil Wayne has been one of the best lyrical artists that our generation has known.
Yes.
To our, I mean, you knew more lyrical artists.
But
there was always been more lyrical artists, but for this generation coming up, it's like,
yeah, Green used to hate on him. Green be like, Green used to hate on him. Green be like, man, why you keep listening to that Chips Monk sounding motherfucking? Hey, he hated his voice, but I would say don't pay attention to his voice. You know, that's one of his
content,
things.
the lyrics,
the content. Is like, you can't play that shit, my shit no more, John. I don't hear him on Lil Wayne. That's when the Carter 3. Remember the Carter?
Bro. I had that shit on CD, and guess what? I went out, made the money to go buy it, went down to the record store, I think Monster Music downtown, and bought fucking Carter 3. And it was the one where he's like up against the Cadillac in the front, right? Black and white.
That's the one he had,
Fireman was on there, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter.
Floating down the alley, bright like Betty. Like the bride and the daddy. Hip hop addict. Bitch, I'm so high like the addict. That shit was crazy. I missed that. And I thought that Drake was gonna follow with that because he had some bars one time. But then he went some Kanye West kind of
Fuck
left.
Drake.
They both was like
Fuck
left.
Drake.
And I love Kanye. That's my dude, man. You can look in my eyes, tell I love Kanye, man. That's
Listen,
my dude, man.
This man is not fake. This man been fucking with Kanye. Like, I used to fuck with him all the time. On the job, I'd be like, hey, man, fuck Kanye. And he'd be like, oh, that man's smart. That man this, that man that. Now he's saying, I don't know what happened to Kanye. What the fuck you mean you don't know what happened to Kanye? Kanye is doing Kanye. He just don't give a fuck about any of the other shit. You know, and nothing changed with him.
You're right.
Yeah.
He just got more money.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I loved him. What I fell in love with Kanye was his ego. And I feel like I have the same ego, I have the same bravado. I'm feeling myself every day. Every day I'm feeling myself. You can't tell me nothing.
Well, now you need to get
You can't tell me nothing.
You need to get some space boots.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. Woke up and spent it on a necklace. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That motherfucker right there, boy. That's my favorite rapper right there.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Scoopity poop. Scoopity doopity doop.
Doopity poop.
This bro.
Skippity doopity boop.
And that's like a whole 2 minutes of just that.
But yo,
he got paid.
But that was magnificent.
You love that?
Who don't love getting paid for some shit?
Some bullshit.
Yeah, who don't love that?
It look good for my house.
If somebody just walk in the house right there, give me $100 and say, I said, what this for? I don't know, you bullshit. And then they walked outside, I'm like, thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
That was a good donation.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the bullshit. Oh, look, man. Let's take a shot. Let's take another shot.
Yeah. So
I want to go into some other stuff, man.
That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
I think we've been covering some good ground.
Yeah, we have.
But guess what?
This has been a good show. Really.
Go Dirty Birds.
Yeah.
Can we get a score prediction?
The Birds.
It's gonna be in Philly.
Okay.
We're also coming off a loss to the Steelers. I'll give you that. You beat us with just field goals, 18-10. That defense looked good.
The defense.
But can it stop a Saquon Barkley?
I wish I had the defense on my fantasy.
Whose?
I got the Steelers. I got the damn Browns.
Dude, fuck the Steelers defense. You might as well get the Chris Boswell.
Oh, they've been shutting them
game.
down. They were shutting it down. The offense.
We got a touchdown. They did not get in the end zone.
Okay.
You can kick from 58 yards. Shit. All you got to do is get to midfield. Come on, man.
I really enjoyed the game because
the Eagles ain't winning on no damn straight field goals.
I really enjoyed the game because I have Boswell as my kicker. I'm sorry, Marnie. Hold up. I'm doing the show.
You have Boswell as your kicker on fantasy?
Yes.
Well, shouts out to you
So
for having Boswell.
That was good for me.
Because this is a big fuck you. Because guess what? Score prediction?
Okay.
Eagles, Falcons in Philly, Monday night football prime time. Realistic score prediction.
I didn't really like the way the Eagles looked. Even though I have watched them.
Did you see that field they were playing on, though?
I really didn't like the way they looked.
Did you see the field?
You know what? I kind of did.
Did you see?
You know why I didn't? Because this recording equipment that we're speaking on right now, the lighting, I was on there hunting on Amazon. I had more passion for this than I had the game. I was like, okay, I just want to see the score. But what tell me about the field.
So, before we take this shot, we'll go over a little bit. If anybody that follows football, it's like they're trying to do a global expansion, so they're going to other countries. Like,
right.
What you got going on over there?
I don't know. That shit was sticky. It got on my hand.
Well, it's apple pie moonshine. But back to the stories. It's like, so we're playing in Brazil. We're doing a global expansion. We're playing in Brazil. You know what they told them? They said, "Oh, the gang problems down here are so bad." And you know that's so funny because it was taking over. They're taking Brazilians over here. Field? So what they're doing is getting away from this shit. They told them the main gang color down there is green, and everybody's commenting, like mainly Eagles players are commenting. Slay was like, "Yo," they had him on fucking Dan Patrick show. He's like, "Yo, it's crazy. Y'all invite us down here, knowing that it's dangerous down here, and what? Now I'm not supposed to leave my hotel room? So why the fuck are we down here? Like, this ain't nothing to be down here for." And the main color is green. Well, shit. You invited the Packers and the Eagles, and their main colors are green.
Okay. So, did you want to be gang affiliated, is what you're saying?
No. It's like, damn, it's like you're trying to set people up for the most uncomfortable situation. So then, now what we're talking about,
hear anything about that?
As we get down, well, you know, it'd be on some of the sports radio shows, but what I'm saying is now we get down to the field conditions, okay? This is a country in Brazil, and they play soccer. It's a soccer field. Stadium was nice. Get down to the fucking grass. The grass is like thick shit. Like, them boy had to keep switching cleats and spikes just to try to get footing in the ground. All you saw in the first quarter was slipping. Saquon's first handoff was they was inside the 10. He slipped.
I'm glad you hear you tell me about it because like I said, I actually didn't watch the game. I paid attention to the score.
Well, I got Saquon Barkley on fantasy
equipment. So yeah, I would look for Saquon. He went so fast.
What's your score prediction? Still haven't got there.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Eagles fan.
28-7. Maybe 28-10, maybe. Eagles.
And mark this. Mark this.
Okay. Mark this. Okay, what's your prediction? What? What's your prediction? I say 28-7 Eagles. And what say you? I'm gonna go 34-21 Falcons. Ooh, I like that. 34-21. I like that. I'm going on the upper numbers.
Well, I really like that.
34-21.
I like that. 34 Eagles, right?
Nah.
What?
30.
You knew that's not gonna happen. Let's take this shot and get that down to the next.
Hey, man.
The next topic.
I don't care. See, you don't ever want to open the door for conversation about, you said, the Falcons are still rebuilding. You ain't paying attention. We rebuilt.
But the
Steelers didn't get in the end zone.
When you gonna tell me your team losing? What are you talking about?
Huh?
Of course I'm not gonna say my team gonna lose. Why am I gonna do that? You're silly, man.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
34-21.
He wanna tell me some crazy shit like that. Like I'm gonna say, oh yeah, my team's gonna lose.
Well, you might as well be a Cowboys fan.
But
listen,
what's this? What we got?
Apple pie moonshine.
We got the apple pie moonshine.
Yeah, man. Shot, man.
Yeah. Pow, bitch. What the hell is that?
Hey.
Oh, what the hell that is? Oh, that was the laptop.
So that was a good little musical break.
It's one of a kind. I don't know what that was. The first thing I thought about was a laptop. Yo, Rich Homie Quan, he passed.
Mm-hmm.
He passed from drug overdose.
Just about to get into that.
It's alleged that it's fentanyl. I don't know. I don't think the toxicology report has came back yet. But
I'm glad you brought that up because exactly
how is fentanyl or any type of drug overdose like the city is wild now.
So it is wild. It is wild. Hold on, excuse the music for a minute.
What's going on?
Go ahead, we got the music a little break.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. I like right. Square dancing too.
I don't know where that's coming from.
So
I don't think it's coming from.
Made the comment about.
Okay, yeah. Let's get back to that.
The most recent.
How's that affected?
The most recent passing with Rich Homie Quan and suspected fentanyl overdose to a drug overdose at that. So, getting into that. The thing is, what we were getting at with this is like anybody affected by anybody that has passed from drug overdose, like moment of silence for y'all, because shit, I'm a associated victim of the lasting emotions that it leaves, and you know it be deep because it's people that's the closest to you, and you know you go into a talk about just drugs, period. People have been doing drugs since the beginning of time, but the thing is, like, it's sad when people become so overzealous about making money that now we're out here putting additives and shit that's killing people.
Crazy.
Like, why does anybody need fentanyl?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Why you
any drug? Why?
I asked why you're killing your client, but
why?
But I asked why you're killing your client because we called it comeback. That's when we sold crack back in the day. We called that comeback because you're gonna come back and shit like that. Never get back. No shit like that. I mean, and that's the difference. I didn't understand that. For you trying to make a little bit more extra money, you're losing your clients. But at the same time, there are people that actually that's what they want is fentanyl.
But exactly, you hear, and you're not the only person that's told me that. Like a lot of addicts, when they talk, that's what they're requesting. They want that. But listen, man, I don't know if anybody notices, but like all it takes is less than a fingernail's worth of fentanyl to kill somebody, and shit, that affects a lot of people more than we already had an opioid epidemic going on where. It was, you know, we're talking about Oxycontin, and now it's fentanyl. And now, like with fentanyl, there's so many more people that's passing, and ain't really nothing you can do about it, you know.
They blame it on the borders. Is what they blame it on the borders. It's coming across the borders. What do you think about that?
My mom passed 2 years ago, September 12th. Got a phone call at 2:38 in the afternoon. And shit, you were with me, working with me.
Right.
And we left around 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And I want to apologize. I want to apologize. We kind of got on the job. Well, I don't really get into nothing. But you really like, man, you spoke to a friend. You didn't call me. I apologize. But I I don't know what it's like to lose a mother, and I knew I wouldn't want nobody to even fuck with me.
But
I didn't want nobody to fuck with me, and
that shit's so crazy though. Like, man,
Mary just been trying to get a hold of Chubby Ryan or whatever, and baby, she's probably outside or something. Yeah, and she been trying to. I said, baby, stop trying to. They'll okay. There's no. I know I wouldn't want to answer the phone, so they haven't been answering for myself. I talked to Ryan one time, and that's when the tone was up. And I just want to apologize because I don't know what it's like. We was like, you didn't even call me, you didn't reach out to me, and you was hurt behind that. And I'm sorry about that, but I didn't know how to deal with that or nothing like that. Like I was like, okay, maybe I should have sent a text or anything, but I know if my mother passed, I don't even want to fuck with nobody. I mean, I got something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like that, and like what's crazy about it is like like 2 months, I think it was like June, lost like one of the closest people to me that like
right.
You know, and same thing, you know, it's like you got people that used to do something for fun and now they can't even just simply do that without worry about them not waking up the next morning. And I don't like that. I don't even give a fuck, exactly. It's just what they're doing to your shit.
It wouldn't even have to be like a junkie thing. So you can't even do it recreationally anymore.
Nah.
Just a fear. Like I don't know when last time I took an X pill, because they pressing pills they sell and they're not fucking. They're not chemists.
Nah.
You have a little bit more than whatever. No, I don't mess with nothing like that. I can't remember last time I took an X pill. I ain't fucking around.
And that's the thing. Like that's one of the main things taking people is drug overdoses.
Yeah, it's bananas. So that hit you pretty hard. I know it did.
Oh well, yeah.
You was doing some investigative reports at the time. You was like,
I was trying to figure out anything I could because like shit wasn't making sense. Like we're talking about the passing of my mom and like you know, I went down there, me and my brother. You know, we went through stuff and just certain stuff wasn't making sense. So yeah, it started eating me up because I was trying to figure out. I spent my time trying to figure out like the exact details of what happened. And honestly, shit like that, if you don't, when them people gone, like you don't have no answer that's gonna be answered. You don't have no none of your questions are gonna be answered. So sooner or later, you gotta like see that it's affecting you mentally, and you gotta push past it. Give a special, you know, like moment of silence and a special thanks to any family or loved one that's been affected by any passing of anybody close to them. Like,
but you know what? Chubby and Ryan's mother passed Tuesday.
Shouts out to anybody that goes through that because it's different out here. And shout out Ginger. Shout out Ginger. Ginger. I only met you one time, Ginger. But you know what? It's fun hanging out with you. I don't have to remember none of that shit. I didn't even know on my phone. I don't have to remember nothing. But hold up, baby. I'm still on. I don't have to remember any of that, but I know I had a really good time. And R.I.P. Ginger. R.I.P. Ginger. But rest in peace to everybody.
Let's give a moment of silence then. R.I.P. everyone.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about what made you join the Marines.
So,
how was your experience? What made you join the Marines?
Man, listen, like my Marine Corps experience, I always knew, all since high school, anybody that knew me knew that I was going into the Marines. And with the Marine Corps, I was went into the delayed entry program in 2013, so that would have been my junior year.
Pardon me, just talk to the people. I have to go and see the outside. Go ahead.
2013 would have been my junior year. I graduated 2014, and my Marine Corps shit was like, I depped in, so that's the delayed entry program. And I wanted to go infantry. Like, we were still going to Afghanistan. We were still fighting the war, and you know, I always felt like if I'm gonna serve my country, like I'm not gonna do no like pussy shit. Like I want to go out and shoot some shit, and we're gonna, you know, see what happens. But thing is, you know, I did get my infantry contract. I did go. I went rifleman 0311 with 1st Marines 8th Battalion, and it was with a line company, you know, infantry on Camp Lejeune, and there's a lot of bullshit you got to go through, and you know, like I don't say certain shit because like it's just as Marine Corps shit. It's like we went to boot camp, and you know that shit was hard. I graduated 3rd Battalion, and that shit was just difficult as fuck. And they try to change your perspective and your way of thinking. And
Did it work?
like I don't know, it's like you try to remain to be the person you are because you don't want to like let them take all of you. You know, like you try to uphold who you are.
You're 3rd Marine that I know personally, and yeah, everyone says they get the same thing that you're saying. They did something is going on after that.
You try to be who you are, but like I don't know any Marine that came out like right. Honestly, like right, like nah, bro. Like what you have accepted in your mind will make you like change certain ways you think. And you know, we train to go to war. There's a lot of situations where that's where we thought we was going. And when we got dropped our unit from infantry school, you know, I just went through boot camp. Then I went through a school of infantry training. And then when you get dropped to your unit, it's like you're a boot. Like, bitch, like...
How was boot camp, though?
Boot camp ain't nothing, man. Like,
do you think it made you stronger? Or what?
But boot camp ain't it. Like, boot camp's not the hardest thing you're gonna go through. That's just what they make you believe.
Okay, yeah, that's why when I think...
Because, like, it stays mental. Like, man, when you going on marches for, like, 12 miles at a time with all your shit, like, that shit never stops.
Ray said he couldn't swim, and he had to swim to pass that.
You had to swim before boot camp.
And
you had to.
Like,
but with the Marine Corps, you know, they do this whole... You're not going to quit.
He said he never swam again after that.
You're not going to quit. Like, they're going to get you through it.
They're going to.
You're going to get through it. Like you keep going back and back, and he went probably back and back and back and back, just to pass it.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there sometimes you had to go back?
No. I knew how to swim.
Okay.
But that's not what I'm talking about. All I'm talking about is like that whole shit you see where, oh, you know, it's the hardest shit, and like if you don't make it, blah blah blah. Nah, they don't want that like percentage of people not making it. So you gonna make it.
They're gonna get you through.
Yeah, you gonna make it. It's just gonna be a little harder for you.
Not unless but you just can't quit, can you? No, you just can't quit.
No, you can quit. Yeah, we watched somebody quit.
Just quit.
Shit.
I ain't
gonna say no names, but boy, the man, he broke him. Like the drill instructor literally broke him. Like literally broke him online. Like we was lined up in front of the bunks, and this dude, man, like we was towards the middle of it, and we was online, and the drill instructor just kept grilling his ass. I forget what he did initially, but he just was like, all right, take your pants off with your boots still on. You're never gonna do that. It's so hard for you to take your pants off with your boots on. Yeah, and he just kept doing that over and over, and he never reached the mark. And eventually, dude, like he just broke. Like I quit. That was the like most like mental breakdown of somebody that I seen, literally in front of you. Like dude broke.
Like you seen in the movie. What is the name of the movie? Platoon or something like that. What's the name of the movie?
Oh, Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
Where he motherfucking caps the dude.
But he just breaks.
Yeah, well, they ain't on no shit like that.
But the still,
dude was out of there.
That was a breaking point.
Yeah, mental unit.
Him up mentally.
Mental unit. Yeah.
Okay, well, I only see the movies. I was gonna enlist. And then I was just like, no, fuck that. I don't want to do that, man.
Listen,
I was going to enlist in the army, and it's just
the amount of shit I've seen. Dude.
I told him I'm a felon. I was younger. I was in my 20s. It's like when you're buying a car, if they're trying to give you the car too bad, it's like, oh, I don't know if I want this car now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I went there and listened.
yeah.
I said, yo, I dropped out of high school. Well, no problem, we get around that.
Yeah.
He said, I'm a felon. Oh, how long it's been? Well, we could probably get around that too. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. You letting anybody in?
Well, certain times of war.
Anybody can drive the car? And we're talking...
Certain times of war, so that would have been during
was
Afghanistan before, and probably Desert Storm, Desert Shield time.
No. This is like about 97.
Desert Storm, Desert Shield.
Yeah, it's about 97.
Desert
when I
Storm,
went there.
Desert Shield.
They was like, yeah, come on. And I would walk to... it's an office right there. And I said, let me go and see.
Recruiter office, yeah.
Yeah, recruiting office.
Yeah.
Like, let me just go see. And I was like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. I don't watch too many movies. I'm not fit for that. I don't want to shoot at you. I don't want you to shoot at me.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, a lot of people talk shit, but when you come down to if it's your life or somebody else's life, if you're not willing to take a life, like, it comes down to survival of the fittest. And really, what we're facing in this world is if you're not ready for that shit, he coming.
You know what? I can shoot a motherfucker.
You have to.
That ain't the problem. Look, man, you come to my house, I can shoot you. I got no problem with that. But I don't want to go shoot somebody just like you sent me to go shoot some people.
But at a given time, it's shit.
I would just shoot some people just because...
Fuck some shit up.
Just because I feel a threat or something like that at my home or out in public anywhere. But just you go send me somewhere to go, hey, look, man, shoot these motherfuckers, man. I'm just not built for that.
Listen, man,
I'm not built for that part.
Shit, so
I don't want to.
What's so crazy about it is I knew a staff sergeant that was with part of the people that was during the Afghanistan withdrawal, and that happened at Abbey Gate when that suicide bomber with the vest exploded themselves and killed 13 service members. It was 12 Marines and 1 sailor, and one of the staff sergeants was Zachary Hill, and he had relieved, or he was going on relief for the guard duty, and he remembered talking to Corporal Hunter Lopez. I think he has a foundation out there, and Corporal Hunter Lopez was one of the 13 service members that died that day, and he told him, he was like, okay, it's your time to take the shift. And he was like, okay, we got this or whatever. And last time they went out and the bomb went off. And but when you do certain investigative work, you start to figure out and you dig deeper into certain shit. And there was a sniper team that was set up and overwatch over everything that was happening that day. And they had a warning of an ID. They had a warning of an ID of what the what the possible, ID or the possible threat looked like.
Hey, what's up? This is John Boy, Memphis Stigall, Steady Sippin TV. I'm so excited about season 2 of Steady Sippin TV. I have some things in the can. You've seen some stuff on Facebook, but it's really in the editing right now. I have some new shows coming up, so I'm doing free promotions this week. Free promotions this week right here. If you have some type of business, some type of brand that you would like to promote, hit me up in my DMs. I'm going to be choosing two people, 2 businesses, 2 brands per episode. Shoot your video, send it to me. Let me slice it, dice it, and put it into the show. And let's have fun. But it's only 2 per episode. So if you want to advertise your business, your brand, promote anything you have going on, hit me up in my DMs. John Boy Memphis Stigall, Steady Sippin TV, and we out. Pete. Had some calls come through. We took an intermission.
Go Democrats. Go Blue.
Shout out Miss BJ. She get down. She said, you know what? No problem. We put this on YouTube, editing. Let's splice this, baby. Let's just splice it. We needed an intermission just then.
Yeah.
She said the mic sound good, by the way.
That's good. They do.
Okay. I didn't hear what I thought, but that's what's up. Oh, let's get back to what we were talking about.
You gotta do a commercial. Splice it in.
Okay. That's when you get editing.
Your floors.
Do you have carpet? Do you have allergies? Do you have asthma? Well, get rid of that carpet and get rid of your cough. Call your floors today. Remove that dirty, dingy carpet without you leaving the company own home and replace it with luxury vinyl planking. So call your floors today and just remember, they're not my floors.
Yeah,
They're your floors.
Yeah,
Thanks. I was surprised I just can't remember this like that.
Yeah.
I haven't said it in a while.
Yeah, it's not like an Ozempic commercial or anything.
Oh, no. What
Ozempic?
you know. But it's pretty catchy though.
Yeah.
It's pretty catchy. We talking about you being in the Marines and what you had to go through that experience. So check this out. Children, teenagers under the age of 18 years old can possess.
Well, they gotta be
AR.
18 to be able to do the open carry, but yeah, same principle.
Well, I had a rifle. My dad bought me a rifle for Christmas. It was a 22 Marlin.
Yeah, but you're not walking around with this rifle.
No, I was hunting squirrels and rabbits.
Yeah, but people as soon as they're 18, you're right. Now they can legally go buy a firearm and walk down the street with it, open carry, and not even have to have a concealed weapons permit.
What do you think about this? I think it's a setup.
I mean, of course, like they always are gonna put you in a sabotage situation, and it's like it's self-sabotage at that point. And if you make something readily accessible to somebody to kill somebody, it's just like it goes back to the whole Boys in the Hood, where Thing Dad was talking about. Why do you think there's a liquor store, a tattoo parlor, and a strip club on every corner?
Yeah, it was something like that. You know what? Furious Styles said that.
Yeah.
Furious Styles, man.
And he was on some shit.
Shout out for you for even remembering that shit right there.
He was on some shit
That's way
though.
before your time, boys.
But he was on some shit.
Yeah, Furious Styles said
Yeah.
that. Larry Fishburne. Yeah, why do you think it's all a setup? It's all. At 18 years old, you're not thinking a whole lot. You're running off emotions, and then you mix that with some drugs and some alcohol, and now you're feeling real brave.
Yeah.
I ain't like that motherfucker because of the dumbest ass reason. Now we got to ride on him or some shit like that, or just on you or in the moment. Just in the moment, I got this right now. In the moment, it's scary right there off the rip.
Yeah, but that's society, and that's the position that we put our own selves in too, because like it's all about what somebody invests in.
Shout out Robbie Elliott. He's watching right now.
It's all about somebody and what they invest in. It's like you follow the money. If you follow the money, you'll see what they're talking about. It's like
Follow the money.
Right. If you ever want to know where something's going corrupt, all you got to do is where's the money going, because whoever's doing the bullshit is getting paid.
Well, I know the prison system's gonna get paid off for this one.
Well, they get paid every day that somebody's in there,
They get
even off some bullshit.
The prison system. You could have the prison systems and mortuaries get paid off of this one. Like it's even crazier enough to let a motherfucker walk around with an AR. That's really crazy. That means you don't even got. That means if a motherfucker picks you off right there, clap, you done. It ain't like you gotta go to the house to get that bitch.
Or go in the trunk.
Or get in the trunk and then get that bitch.
It's right in the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your lap. It's in your waistband. But the thing is, if I make you to where you're more deadly, then there's less shit I gotta clean up. It's already been a fact of people killing their own people, but now it's like, okay, we already know what y'all are doing. Y'all doing it in great numbers, especially in Charleston, South Carolina. And that shit got voted in Columbia as our capital. Columbia. They doing shit even on a greater scale than Charleston is.
Yep, it's about the money and cleanup.
Yeah.
Just like you said, this real rap shit.
Yeah, it's like population control.
This drill rap shit it's out of control. It's getting out of hand.
It's what the younger generation wants to hear, and they always go to the new age. That's what the way they try to go. But guess what? History always repeats itself, and they always go backwards. But in the time being, it's always like everybody just new. But the new greatest thing doesn't work out.
It was one time. It was one time in my rap era. In my rap era, there's one time it was just rapping about shooting a motherfucker, but we didn't shoot a motherfucker. Right now, they shoot the motherfucker. Ain't gonna tell you about it in the rap.
And that's what you're seeing in Jacksonville.
I killed Pookie Joe down the
Jacksonville, Florida. That's what's going on. And you know, the rapper Young and Ace.
Yes.
He was beefing with the rapper Fulio.
Right.
Well, Fulio was having some damn pool party, and he dropped his location where he fucked up, and the boy was waiting on him, and he got executed.
I was watching a Vlad interview, and they had this conversation, and he was telling a lot of people that he interviewed is dead right now. A lot of people from violence, like rap wars, rap beef, and shit like that. A lot of people. If you name it, Mo3, Fulio. It's a whole ass.
But
a lot of people from
with Jacksonville though.
What's the F?
When you talk about Jacksonville, everybody thought that song that came out, you know, gonna see you.
Yeah,
that was
fun.
All
it
about
fun.
Sounded great.
I didn't know.
It was all about literally people that the other side killed.
They made it sound really fun.
But Florida has laws to where they can't charge.
You're doing the old...
you can't charge nobody off your lyrics. And that's what Florida has. And that's why you see that coming out of there.
Well, I know Young Thug, they had that shit in Georgia.
Well, that's RICO charges and you in Georgia. That's down south. You ain't getting that.
That's Georgia, baby.
Yeah, no. You're not getting that.
Have you been following a little bit of this?
Honestly, Young Thug... I never really gave a fuck about it because like that's when the day and age where rap began to take like a feminism approach. Like, you know, Young Thug was the one painting his nails before anybody did.
And I seen an interview
wearing dresses.
I seen an interview with it was somebody in his camp, and he said that was all just for sales and entertainment.
Well, I believe that.
It was a lot of European fashion.
You saw Russell Westbrook.
They brought over here a lot of European fashion. Yeah. And he said, I'm going to make some noise. But so now they be talking about me. He said, no, ain't nothing like that. But that one video was real suspect, though. I don't know if you see that video where he rapping, and there's one dude in the background with a little pistol talking about.
Yeah.
You remember that video?
Yeah. He was hot back then, man. But the thing is, like, nah, he ain't been the only one, though. Female-wise, like, Young Thug, I don't know, you know, as far as the dresses and everything, you got to think about stars. Like, Russell Westbrook was wearing dresses for, like, NBA debuts.
I would most definitely wear a dress. You don't think I will? And
I think he'd wear a dress. I definitely think he'd wear
dresses before.
I mean, I believe that. It's all about artistic approach.
Entertainment purpose. Yes.
Artistic approach.
I wear a dress at night. You got some money. I don't tell you.
Not. I mean, y'all want to see him wear a dress? You tell him. Type it up. Be like, da 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 da. We want to see you wear a dress.
The next video, I'll be wearing a dress, playing guitar. Now I'm Loretta Lynn.
Well,
Dolly Parton.
Yeah, she might put you on a commercial. For entertainment.
Hey, look, I don't even know how we got there. I wanted to go to border crisis, and we're at me wearing a dress. Okay, can we go to
the border?
The border.
So,
can you tell me about the border? What do you think about the border? The border.
Well, the border. That goes back to the whole shit they talked about in the debate. Like, Kamala Harris brought up the fact that you talk about border security and talk about that the amount of immigrants that's flowing into the country that's killing the dogs, killing the cats, eating them from the people that already been there. You talk about all this, but she said factually, you called up to your people in on Capitol Hill and you said kill the bill to a bill that was going to put 50,000 more border agents at the border to secure it. But you stopped that. But secure border. Like, it literally makes no sense.
You know what?
That made no sense.
You know what? It's a lot of
No sense.
this, like you said earlier, this country's been built off the back of immigrants, period.
Yeah.
I don't know how I made it so easy for them then, but today it's a really big problem. It's a really big problem when a lot of immigrants they're coming in and they're getting so much help as far as food stamps. I wish I could get some food stamps, man.
Listen.
As far as food stamps, any type of government assistance, and I can't ask for that.
What did Trump say?
I don't get that.
Oh, we have a new crime. It's called migrant crime. This is new crime. Listen, man. Ain't no new crime.
Migrant crime.
New crime. Migrant crime. We got a new crime.
No, that shit's been in the crime, man. But is this getting out of hand where, as far as I know in our profession, doing hardwood floors, companies used to like flourish and it's not like that today. Today there's a lot of like, we're getting cut off from a lot of jobs, man. I mean, it's a lot of businesses where I know these guys, and you can go ahead and get your money. But my problem with the whole thing is you're undercutting us and you're getting your money and you're sending that motherfucker back home. So that's not doing a motherfucker thing for our economy.
And honestly,
it's not doing anything for our economy. That's my problem.
John Boy has mentioned this in the past when his past interviews. I can't recall which one, but it was one not too long ago, and I actually agreed with the statement. It was there's an influx of immigrant work coming over here, and they're targeting certain trades. Well, one of the trades they're targeting is the hardwood floor business. And the thing is, like he said, they're making the money, but the money never recirculates back into our country. So it's not helping you. They're just getting it at a cheaper price, and it's going out.
It's making the recession worse.
It's going out, yeah.
You can't get your worth.
It's not coming back.
You can't get your worth in income. So the recession is even worse today.
Yeah. Cause you'll never get back what is given out. Like the shit, once somebody, like a boss, pays out to a sub for a check, all they care about is the main dude having the insurance and the shit to go. The other dude's paying all them boy cash. That money that he's paying out, ain't nobody gonna see that again. That's what you're talking about, the money leaving out the country.
There'll never be any big hardwood floor companies today.
Never.
Where it's just in-house.
Never. It'll never happen again.
No.
It'll never happen again.
No. They're making it just so easy to just like, here, just take this so we don't have to deal with it. They cut out a lot of things. I know why Fred did what he did. But he could have gave us a heads up or something. I don't know. You know what? I haven't really stressed too much after that. I haven't stressed much at all after that. But I see what he did. He's cutting costs all the way around. He doesn't pay insurance on these vehicles. He doesn't have any vehicles on the road. He doesn't even have any vehicles. He's not spending gas. He's not spending insurance that he was spending insurance on an employee.
What does Trump do? Trump is a great businessman, they say, but guess what he's also done on the backside? Went bankrupt so many times that there were so many people that he was left on the hook to pay that he didn't have to pay no more. He came up with a way to get out of it. And you think that's because he went broke? Trump's not broke.
Hell no, he's not broke.
But he got out of paying a lot of people.
He still ain't finished paying. He did now, but he still ain't finished.
Oh, he's not finished. It's like on the payment plan.
When he came out with them Trump sneakers, I was like, this motherfucker. He came out with a Trump Bible and a Trump sneaker.
He's also selling coins. He got 45s with his face engraved on them.
I haven't seen that. Yeah. You got one?
No. Oh. But it's a gold 45 with his face engraved on it.
You know what?
Because he's the 45th.
I'd buy one if I thought I could make some money off it.
You wouldn't buy it?
Yeah, what?
Nah, fuck that shit.
See if I can make some money off it. I use it. I use it. I don't know. I wipe my ass with it, and now I need to wash my hands because my fingers are fucking shitty.
Yeah.
I know. This is what happened when Steady Sippin' TV goes on too long. We start getting ridiculous. Hey, look, man. So that's really all I had for tonight. Really, not unless you know anything about that Shannon Sharp.
Well, opinionative on that is,
Okay.
like they said, it takes a whole lot of clicks to get to a live, right? And this shit just went live. Like, you gotta click like live. They was talking about this.
Right. I think the same thing.
Publicity, right?
I think it's the same thing.
Publicity.
I drop some shit like that.
Sex tape.
But look for it. It's coming.
What happens? Nobody ever happens. Kim K got fucking rich. She blew up off that shit.
I'm gonna drop a sex tape. I'm gonna just be making noise and have the video looking at the floor.
With your armpit?
With the Eagles tattoo.
But your armpit like that.
Oh, yeah. He said, "Come on, Michelle."
Oh man.
He want to let you know who you're talking to, and that's all because they said another thing is because motherfucker called him out as gay, right? With a little person shit
Who?
like that. Shannon Sharp.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so he
So that could be the reason why?
He real zesty. And he don't just want to let you know he having sex. He said, "Come on, Michelle," or something like that. Or "You're my Michelle." What's that? I mean, that shit was funny as a bitch, man. That shit was funny as hell. Did you watch the video?
No, I ain't even seen the
Oh,
video.
it's crazy. It's just the phone is, like you said, this is some bullshit. You have to do a lot of things to go live.
Yeah.
Look how much I had to do to set this up tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look how much I had to do. And this is like, and then you see
It wasn't on no.
It's pointed at the floor. Yeah. My Michelle, some shit like that. It's like, what the fuck is this about?
Yeah, nah.
It's funny though. I think it was fucking hilarious.
Man. Yeah, it's just one of those things like, you know, they say any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
And I think that's what it went off of. I believe that.
You know what? I know what you're saying because sometimes I posted some wild shit just to see what's going to happen
like
with
the
it.
guitar.
Because you've been telling me, you said John Boy only takes one video to go viral.
It does.
And I've been working on it.
It does.
I have been working on it, haven't I?
But man, like, you know, like that's another thing with this generation. It's like anybody wants to go on a plan B that they're going to be like some fucking super influencer or YouTube star. And it's like, you know that the chances of that is like you go into the NFL as a fucking football player in high school, like low, man.
Right. So some people that know me that actually see me do this is like Mary's brother and Charlotte tonight. They're like, "Do you get paid for this?" I said, "No." Did you just love to do it? I said, "Yeah, I just love to do it." And the goal is to get paid from it. Obviously, I still have to learn a lot of things. But you know what I love about this? That if you want to know about John Boy Memphis Stigall, my great-grandchildren, this is always going to be here. That you can go back and see who your great-uncle was or something like that. And I love doing this, man.
Yeah. Well, it's all about what you love to do, man.
Well, you know what? Check
It's
this
been
out.
fun.
We're just going to do a freestyle. I don't know if you're still up to the freestyle.
Yeah.
You
Let's
still up
do
to
it.
the freestyle? Okay.
Shit.
All right.
Listen, I had a week, you know, he told me, oh, you know, come up with something. Man, just been busy.
I know. I'm kind of high right now. I actually thought you were going to say, no, not today.
Nah.
But, fuck it then.
You want to go? Let's go.
All right. Fuck it then.
It's a song I heard a lot coming up, like, shit, Set It Off by Boosie. A lot. Shit, one of the first songs I fucking fell in love with was Touchdown to cause hell. Yeah, I love that.
Damn, I'm hot. I can't remember.
You know, Lil Boosie the man, Lil Boosie shit. Ain't a lot of rappers that you can put on point with Boosie nowadays. Like, he set precedents. Ain't nobody really fucking with Boosie. They be, you know, talking shit like everybody always do. Hey.
All right. You still want to do that freestyle?
Yeah.
All right.
Set it off in this motherfucker.
Set it off in this motherfucker.
Set it off.
No more talking on the show. It's time for spitting. John BC in this bitch. Thanks for listening. It's called Steady Sippin'. The name is a given. We're gonna pour it up with some politicking, reviewing some different brews, different brands you wanna drink. Pop the top, then I put it in your hand.
Set it off in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Set it off. Don't fuck around. Come around with the fuck around. Get fuck around. Get put down. Hey, we drinking on some different shit. It's steady sipping. Came through dripping. Catch me coming through on the 2x2. Fold. You know how it go. It's Dirty Birds. Rock this, bro. It's Eagles on Monday. Tune in. See what the sober comes. Hey, set it off in this motherfucker. It's been fun. Steady Sippin' TV. It's been fun.
Steady Sippin' TV. Get on.
Set it off.
Up, we getting on. Yo, thanks for watching. I'm John Boy Memphis Stigger.
Fazio, Baby J, Byron, B. Hey, it's been fun, man.
Word up. Steady
It was
Sippin'
good,
TV.
man.
And we out. Peace.
3421.